Good morning, 7th grade. Welcome to your lesson, Unit 6, Lesson 3. Join us later today at 1 o'clock for the live class. The link is in your WhatsApp group. Today, we are on pages 74 and 75. This is page 74. We will learn how to ask questions like, how much is it? How much money is it? Or how much is it? We will learn how to use which one. Which is English for kishk, which. We will also learn how to use more with an adjective. Okay? Let's read this conversation. I will read, you repeat. This is in a shop. There is a boy and girl in a shop having a conversation. Kathy. Hi, Tom. What are you looking at? Tom. It's a computer game, tennis challenge. Kathy. Oh, that's boring. Look, this one's more interesting. Tom. But this is more useful for me. Kathy. Well, why don't you buy it? Tom. Actually, I'm looking for a present for my sister. Kathy. Those bags are nice. Tom. That's a great idea. Kathy. Which one do you like? Tom. Well, that black bag is really smart. Kathy. I like the red and blue one. It's got lots of pockets. Tom. Yes, it's very colorful. And the brown one is beautiful. Kathy. The gold one is more unusual. Tom. I don't know. Kathy. Does your sister like computer games? They're more exciting than bags. Tom. But they're more expensive. How much is the brown bag? Kathy. Let's ask. Look at the picture. These are bags. These are computer games. This is Kathy. This is Tom. What is Tom looking at? A computer game called Tennis Challenge. What is Kathy looking at? Kathy is looking at bags. Bags. Kathy asks Tom, which one do you like? Kishk, which one do you like? Which one does Tom like? Well, he thinks the black bag is really smart. He likes the black bag. Which one does Kathy like? Kathy likes the red and blue bag. It's got lots of pockets. A pocket is something to put your phone in, maybe, or to put your pen in, maybe. Pocket. Which bag is most colorful? Tom says it here. The red and blue is very colorful, and the brown one is beautiful. What does Kathy think of the gold one? The gold one is more unusual. What does unusual mean? Unusual means not normal. It is very different. Not normal, not common. It is different. What is Tom shopping for? Here he says, I'm looking for a present for my sister. A present for my sister, a gift. Now, what is Tom asking here? He says, how much is the brown bag? How much is the brown bag? Repeat after me. How much is the brown bag? At a store, this is how we ask how much money something costs. I might say, how much is this food? How much is this milk? How much is this bag? How much are these apples? All of these are questions to ask how much money it costs. These are the bags. Point 2, the gold bag. It is the unusual bag. This is the gold bag. Point 2, the brown bag. The brown bag. This is the brown bag. Point 2, the black bag. The black bag. This is the black bag. Point 2, the purple bag. The purple bag. Here it is. Point 2, the colorful bag. The colorful bag is red and blue and has pockets. This is the colorful bag. Colorful means lots of colors. Repeat after me. Colorful. Colorful. See these pockets? 1, 2 pockets. This is a blue bag. Blue bag. Answer these questions. What are Kathy and Tom looking for? Tom is looking for a present. Kathy is looking for bags. Practice saying these questions after me. What are you looking for? Why don't you buy it? This question, why, means Pucci. Why don't you buy it? Kathy asks Tom, why don't you buy it? Repeat after me. Which one do you like? Which one do you like? Remember, which means kishk. This says, does your sister like computer games? Does your sister like computer games? This is a present tense question because we use does, not did, does. And we use the verb like, but we do not add an S to it. To answer this question, we could say, yes, she likes computer games. So just remember, when you make a question from a statement, the verb does not have an S on the end. It never has an S on the end in a question. In a statement, it has an S if it is talking about she, he, it, or a name. But in a question, the verb never has an S on the end. Repeat after me. How much is the brown bag? How much is the brown bag? What does this question mean? Remember, it means how much money is the brown bag. We just skip money, but it means how much money is this? How much money is the brown bag? Look at page 75. Part 2, listen and match the prices with the bags. Listen and match the prices with the bags. I will say and you point. Which one says 99 cents? Which one says 99 cents? This one. Which one says $15.99? $15.99. This one. Which one says $8.75? $8.75. This one. Which one says $10.50? $10.50. This one. $25.90. $25.90. This one. $14.25. $14.25. This one. Now it says write the prices in words. For example, this is the sign for pound. It's the money they use in England. So 14.25 would be 14 pounds 25. This actually is pence. This is another kind of money in England, and we call that 99 pence. Okay, what do we call this one? How do you say this? 10 pounds 50. 10 pounds 50, 14 pounds 25. What is this one? 15 pounds 99. What is this one? 8 pounds 75. And what is this one? 25 pounds 90. Practice saying these. Pause the video and practice saying these and pointing to the correct amount. You never know. Maybe one day you will be in England and you will need to know pounds and pences. All right, part 3. I say you repeat. How much is the brown bag? How much is the purple one? Look around your room and make questions. For example, I am looking at my room. I see my phone. I can ask, how much is this phone? I can also see coffee. I could say, how much is a cup of coffee? Remember, I'm asking how much money, para, money. I could ask, how much are these books? How much are these books? You try. Look around your room and make questions with the things in your room. How much is this blanket? How much is this phone? How much is this pen? Use is for one item. Use are for more than one item. Pause, practice, and then click play. Let's look at part 4. Part 5. Here, part 5. Comparative adjectives. Remember, an adjective is describing something. Colorful, beautiful, pink, red, green. These are adjectives. These are adjectives. Now, if I want to say that an adjective is, if I want to say, okay, I have 2 books. Let's say one book is useful, but this book is more useful. More, galak, useful. Maybe I have 2 dogs. I can say one dog is beautiful. The other dog is more beautiful. Maybe I have 2 English lessons. I say one is easy, the other one is, I don't say more easy, I say easier. So we have an adjective like beautiful, and it becomes more beautiful. An adjective such as beautiful becomes more beautiful. We use more because this adjective is long. Listen, beautiful has 3 syllables. Beautiful. It's a longer adjective. What about the word cheap? It means not much money. Cheap. If my phone cost $50, my pen costs $2. My pen is cheaper. Cheaper. It means it's more cheap, but we say cheaper. So with some adjectives, we say more. With some adjectives, we add ER. Repeat after me. More beautiful. Cheaper. The rule for this is right here. In your book, it says, short adjectives like cheap, easy, smart, they end in ER. So I could say something is cheap, something is cheaper, or something is cheapest. Repeat after me, cheap, cheaper, cheapest. This is how we say it is more. So if my phone is $50, it's cheap. My pen is $2, it is cheaper. My book is $1, it is cheapest. Cheap, cheaper, cheapest. We add ER and then EST because the adjective is short. But beautiful is not short. Beautiful has 3 syllables. Beautiful. So we say beautiful, more beautiful, and most beautiful. I could say, this house is beautiful. My family's house is more beautiful. Your house is most beautiful. In Kurdish, this is when you add like mezin, mezintir, mezintiri. We say beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Or cheap, cheaper, cheapest. So in your book, write the correct comparative adjective here. Let's do it together. Beautiful is long. Beautiful. So we say more beautiful. Cheap is short. So we say cheaper. We use this cheaper, more beautiful if there are 2 items. If there are 3, then we would say cheapest and most beautiful. But for now, we will just do if there's 2 items. So what about this one, colorful? How long is colorful? Colorful. It is long. It is long like beautiful. So we say more colorful. Not colorfuler, more colorful. What about this one? How long is this word? Difficult. It's long, like colorful and beautiful. How do we make it comparative? More difficult. This is easy. Easy is short. Do I say more easy or easier? Well, easy is short, just like cheap is short. So I only add easy. Exciting, exciting. This is long. So I must say more exciting. This word is expensive, lots of money, expensive. How do I make it comparative? More expensive. This is interesting. Is interesting long or short? Listen, interesting. It's long. So for interesting, like beautiful, colorful, difficult, exciting, expensive, I say more interesting. I could say this book is interesting, but this book is more interesting. This word is smart. Is smart long or short? Smart is short, like cheap or easy. So what do I say? Smarter. Smarter. This is unusual. Remember? Different, not normal. Unusual. This coronavirus is unusual. How do I make unusual comparative? Well, is it long or short? Unusual. It's long. So what do I do? More unusual. How about useful? Is it long or short? Well, it is long, useful. It's longer than smart, cheap, or easy. Useful. So what do? More useful. Good job. Pause the video and review these words. Remember, if it's long, add more. If it's short, only add ER. Let's practice the pronunciation of these words. Repeat after me. Beautiful, colorful, difficult, expensive, interesting, unusual, useful. If you do not know these words, look them up in a dictionary. You can go to dictionary.com, type in the word, and it will tell you what it means. Dictionary. So I could type in the word useful, click search, and here it is. Useful. I can listen to it. I can read what it means. Okay? Useful. So review these words if you do not know them. Let's make some comparative sentences. For example, math is easier than English. History is more interesting than science. Dehuk is more beautiful than Erbil. She is smarter than me. You create 5 comparative sentences where you take 2 items like math and English, history and science, Dehuk and Erbil, she and me, and use an adjective like easy, interesting, beautiful, smart. These are all adjectives. Use an adjective to describe which is more. For example, I could also say English is easier than Kurdish. English is easier than Kurdish. I could say America is larger than Kurdistan. I could say, he is smarter than me. These are all comparative sentences. It's not too easy, just not too hard. This is easier. Create 5 comparative sentences. For homework, also do your student activity book. Unit 6, Lesson 3. In Part 1, put in the correct adjective. In Part 3, make these adjectives comparative. Remember, add ER if it's short, add more if it's long. Number 5, write the opposites for these words. Try to think, what is the opposite of boring, cheap, difficult, early? We will review if you have questions. And in number 6, write sentences using this information. What do you think? Here it says history or English. History or English. I think history is more interesting than English. Here it says geography, science. So you could say, I think geography is easier than science, or geography is more useful than science, or geography is more interesting than science. Okay? Parts 1, 3, 5, and 6. Send me your homework on WhatsApp so I can see it. Join us for the live class at 1 o'clock today. Thank you for joining. Goodbye.